till you get me. You got me?
Yeah, I got your face too.
Okay. My son's recording today. We're gonna work on the car together, right?
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna show you. We gotta install. I'm taking a break up here. I'm taking a break from doing brakes because they're literally driving me out of my mind. It's the truth. So this is how it works with an old car project. Things are gonna drive you so crazy that you gotta shift gears. No pun intended, and go somewhere else. So we're running this engine with no temperature gauge because the temperature gauge on the dashboard doesn't work. So I was forced to go out and buy these cheapy gauges I gotta get vitals. I gotta know oil pressure. I gotta know water temperature. I gotta know what kind of voltage is going through this thing. So these three gauges are vital. The voltage gauge, less important. But we need to know the water temperature and oil pressure. It's just ridiculous at this point. We're working with a time bomb if we don't know that. So I always view gauges like jewelry for a car.
Then I'm getting tired of holding the camera.
All right, let's put the damn gauges in.
I bought a car. It's a piece of shit on 4 wheels. My wife hates the fucking car. It leaks oil from all of the fucking seals. The lady across the street is a cunt. She calls the town on me when I work on the fucking car. Welcome to my car show, asshole.
So this is behind here and you can't see it, can you? You can't, of course not. So what we want to do, first order of business, is we want to get this sender out right here. This is the old temperature sender. The wire going to it right there. Here goes the old temperature sender, and I sprayed it with Blaster, and God almighty, we're gonna say a prayer before we take it out. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a try. This is a little bit Wild Bill overkill, but we got a half inch drive here. Let's do it. Oh, it's coming right out. Oh, yeah, we gotta drain it. Let's drain the antifreeze and we'll come back. What's that?
It still has blood?
Yep, green blood. That's it, okay, we're good. Oh, there it is.
What?
And you know what worries me? See? There it is. You know what worries me? I'm not sure how big the new gauge is gonna be, the new sensor. So let's take that out of the box.
Has the blood done?
Yeah, blood, no more blood.
That blood is disgusting.
Oh my God.
What, Dada?
Look at the size of the temperature sender on this thing. That is not gonna work. Tani, what do we do about that? Oh, maybe we can go into here with it. Ay.
Where? Let me see. Dad, where? Let me see.
Hold on. Maybe we can go into here. This is so big! Are they serious with this thing? Oh, what is this? Oh, they give you an adapter. They give us an adapter. We might be in business. Oh no, what was that? Crap. Roll this back.
A Kia drove by. I know you don't like Kias.
Yeah, I don't like Kias.
Why?
Because they're garbage.
Yeah, but what kind of garbage? Like what?
The worst kind of garbage.
What thing is garbage?
What do you mean?
Like what thing inside of the Kia is garbage?
Everything about it. Garbage.
Tell me, the seats?
Everything about it. Garbage.
The steering wheel?
Garbage.
The wheels?
Okay, I think we have a fix here. See, Tom, this is a lot of work. What we can do is we can
How
put,
long is it
they gave
gonna-
us this adapter here,
to shut off?
and I think that plug will fit right here. Don't turn it off. Right here. So let's get, what size wrench? Half inch, right, Tom? Half inch? Let's go. Let's get a half inch. Oh my God, that's in there. We take this out, and with any luck, we thread this in. Oh baby, oh baby. All right, now we need Teflon tape. It took me a half hour to find this. Yes, a half hour. Ah, guys, today's not my day. I'm trying. It sucks when one project doesn't work out, but when two projects don't work out in the same day, and you move on to the third one and you almost have a problem with the third one, it's enough to really test anybody. As a matter of fact, all right, we get that started, and then we pull out. Where's Big Chief? Not play any games. That's good. I don't want to force that fitting. It's bad enough it's brass, and it's bad enough it's made in China. Maybe a little more. That's it. So, I mean, what we have to do now is we have to run this through the firewall, because there's no sense in connecting it now. It's gonna fit, right? You're gonna fit, right? You're gonna fit. Yes, you are. Yes. Yeah, what's up, pal? What? What happened?
The frisbee that he has, the white one,
Yeah.
it doesn't even want to fly. So it's kind of garbage, but I tried it out. It kind of flew.
So what do you want me to do?
So can you get the frisbee out of your trunk, please?
Oh, I see. All right.
From when I was trying to, Dada, wait, one time I was trying to fall.
All right, you guys are giving me a headache. What's going on?
Does the frisbee we have, does it stick its middle finger up?
What are you talking about? What's got to happen is we got to get this through the firewall. So I'm thinking I'd like to have it just run right out here, through here, and whatnot. So we're gonna try to do that. I don't care how many holes we got in this firewall, to be honest with you. As long as we can run things in a nice orderly fashion. So I got a stepper bit marked right here, and a grommet, just to make it look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Pretty. Maybe we do the hole right here. How about that? You need a new battery. Okay. Whew. Boy, this is... Then we go through the grommet, through the grommet. Right, then we put the grommet in. That's sexy. Now it's like a straight run almost around the coil, around this vacuum line. Right, around this vacuum line. There we go. And then come around here. We feed this in through the top. We got enough slack to go down into there. And then this is a compression fitting, right? Yes. We tighten this here. No room to get at this thing. Pull the dipstick. Tight, that's it. If it leaks, we'll tighten it more. Here we go. That's run through there, so we can button this side up, put coolant in, and we'll know our temperature now. How exciting is that? That's exciting. All right, now we're gonna start this sucker. We're gonna add some water and see what our temperature is. I think everything's buttoned up. Temperature. I like it. I like it. Give it a little gas, warm her up. We know the temperature gauge works. That's the important thing. Oh. Let's hook up the oil pressure gauge next. I don't know if I'm ready for that, to be honest with you. I don't need any more bad news around here. But that's the next thing. So we take off the sender wire. Like that. Well, let me see something here. I got an assortment of sockets here that I want to try, just to see if anything will grab that. I got a big socket here. I just want to see if that'll grab it somehow, some way. It's too big. Should have sprayed it yesterday. Sprayed with a little blaster. Got a 1-inch socket. Let's see if it'll fit around that thing. That mother. And it won't. Shit. 1 and 1/16, too big. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest with you. I don't even know what I'm trying here. This thing, I don't know how it comes out. Do we get a channel lock on it? Oh yeah. You ever have an instinctive feeling that you're doing something wrong? I have that feeling right now. Because I'm turning it the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Come on. I got no room in here. Like that. And then turn. Does this have flats on it? It does. It does. There's a socket that can go on there. There's a socket that goes on there? There's got to be a socket that goes on there. Let me see what I got. God almighty. I think this is the biggest, like, regular thin-walled socket that I have right here. And that's not going to do it. There's a socket that goes on there, guaranteed. So this is 1 inch, and that won't go on because why? That's it. That's got to be it. Why won't it go on? Part of the reason is the goddamn fuel filter and the oil filter. Damn. Maybe if we take the oil filter off. I really didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that. Let's see how much oil we can piss all over the place. That might be enough to help us. Oh God, I'd be so happy. There goes our oil. There goes our Valvoline. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, Scaby. You don't want to go on. Why don't you want to go on? I think I can hammer that on. I really believe that. Hold on, I got my channel lock hammer right here. Alright, we're not hammering that on. What is keeping that from going on? It's the fuel pump. Oh man. I don't want to take the fuel pump off. I really don't want to take the fuel pump off. We gotta take the fuel pump off. Alright, let's take the fuel pump off and get the wrong side. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. Maybe it'll just move for us. Maybe it'll move for us if we just loosen it a bit. That's it. And then we can do this right here. We could sneak this in. Right, you're gonna move a little bit. All right. Let me sneak this in. That's a no. That's a no. Come on, damn you. Get this damn thing out of here. Come on. Come on, you rat fink. Now that that's out of the way, you're not gonna let me slip the arm out, right? Thank you. If this doesn't go on, then we're back to channel locks. Oh my God, it's on. I'm so happy. Let's break this sucker loose. God, that makes me happy. It's turning. Yes. Happy. Very happy. Very happy. Okay, so if you guys want to remove this style Ford, I'm guessing it's the original 1964 289 oil pressure sender. There you go. You need a 1 1/16 socket, preferably a thin-walled one. You'd probably be able to do it without taking out the fuel pump. So there you have it. We'll put this somewhere safe because we might need it again. We got the fitting here from the gauge kit, and here's the sender, and look at this. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. That's right. I think that's gonna fit, and it does. It does fit. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. It fits. I'm going to put some Teflon tape on this right now. And then I think we can screw that in. Side of the block. There it goes. Oh, good lordy Lou. I'm happy with that. I don't want to tighten that too much. right? Chinese hardware alert. Chinese hardware alert. So for those of you not familiar, the old style oil pressure filter sender was, I guess, an electric resistance style. And the new sender, it's not even a sender, right? Is it? It just allows us to run oil straight up to the gauge through a tube. So we connect the tube using this compression fitting right here. This will thread in. This is basically an adapter to thread this compression fitting in, and then we connect our tube to here. So we want to keep our hands clean, because after all, there are some mating surfaces here that aren't supposed to get dirty. And this way we can run the oil directly into the car. So if the hose ever ruptures, it'll fill the car full of all the engine oil. Our engine will blow up, and then our car will be full of oil, and we'll just give up on the whole project altogether. And then life goes back to normal again, right? So we'll screw this into here. Ooh, baby. Pipe thread. This Chinese hardware alert. I think that's good. That'll do. Now, we want to take our tubing here that is going to be impossible to uncoil, by the way. It's like a hard line tubing here, and we want to slip, I don't know what this is called. Oh wait, we're going to slip our threaded lock on there, right? What is it called? I don't know what that's called. And then this, I don't know what this is called either. A ferrule? I know the tapered side faces the fitting, like that. Then it lands in the oil pan. Oh my Christ. Oh, you gotta love life. You really do. And oh, let me go dry this off. All I could think to myself walking to the shed was, I'm going to drop this in the grass, and that'll be the end of this episode. So let's try that again. Slide that on there like that and be more mindful this time. And we'll stick the hose inside and then tighten, keeping the hose pressure on, I guess. Tighten. Yeah. Tighten like this. So this is going to grab. Geez, this is not easy. You got to hold the hose and tighten this at the same time. That's interesting. Tighten. Flip. Tighten. Flip. I don't like to tighten these too much, because it could be a pain in the ass. Tighten. Flip. I don't want to do too much. Okay. That's good. Now I think we could put our fuel pump back. God damn. I got this guy at work. He's telling me, I want to come over and I want to help you work on the car. I said, if you came over here and worked on this car with me, you would run home and get like in your bed and curl up in the fetal position by the end of the day with me. Trust me. Oh, no. I want to help you. No, you don't. Everybody likes the exciting stuff, like when you start the engine and this type of thing. But this is the real nitty-gritty right here. This isn't even the real nitty-gritty. This is like Sunday afternoon stuff right here. Installing gauges. The real nitty-gritty is trying to change that fucking rear main seal in the car. Yeah, that's when everybody runs for their mother. Not us. And we stick around. Okay. Fuel pump's back, baby. What do you know about that? I love a mechanical fuel pump. All the electric fuel pumps out there can go fuck themselves. That's right. Here. Oh, we want to put a... Oh, you know what we want to do? We want to put our oil filter back on. Holy shit. See? That's the type of shit that happens. I would have forgot that. That's me all the way, baby. Would have forgot the oil filter, start the engine, pissed all the oil out onto the floor, and then we would have had a blown engine. Alright, that's good. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to stretch this hose, tube, up here. It's going to come up here. Okay. Don't want to kink it. Take it up slow. But what I also want to do is I want to run this tube through some of this stuff right here. Oh, let's get up here. I want to run it through this conduit here. To be honest with you, I hate this shit. But you know, in order to, you know what I hate even more? This hose melting and oil pissing out all over the engine while I'm driving. So this is going to be like a little shielding for this. Let's see how straight we can pull this. Guarantee you this shit melts. This is garbage. Okay, we got to there. We need a hole. I think a hole right there. We have any holes over here? I don't know what this is right here, this little boss right here, but I feel like drilling into it. What's the worst that can happen? Have a look at that. We got this pissy little grommet right here. Isn't that cute? That's what we're gonna use. Hopefully we can drill a hole right here. Come on, baby. How easy was that? It doesn't get any easier than that. It's hard to get these little grommets in, huh? Come on. Get in there, you funk. My little pick. Okay. Look at that. That's class. That is class. Let's run our hose, which is coming out of this thing. I don't like that. Let's run our hose through our pissy little grommet. Oh, it's perfect. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Then we can get all this slack out. How much do we want to go in? Get in there, get in there. Oh, that's awesome. And now it's to the inside of the car, to the gauge. I figure we'll pick the hottest day in October, and it's hot today for some reason, and these windows don't roll down. Yay! So let's mount these gauges, and in order to mount these gauges, Jesus Christ, you got to take the gauges out. That's fun. What I should have done is left the gauges in so I could see where I want my mounting position. I think where do we want them? Here? No. Let's sit down and see. My foot's here. Yeah. That's out of the way. We don't want to block the ashtray, right? So can we open this ashtray? Because that's going to be an important feature on this car. Oh my God, look at this. A screwdriver, a set of dice, and a razor blade. What else do you need? We're gonna be smoking cigarettes in here, buddies. I don't know about you. I'm going right back to 1962. Come Come on, get in here, you bastard. Okay. So here's where you guys get the very special treat of seeing my 4K bald spot. How am I gonna do this? I'll bring you guys down here so my head's not in the way. Right here. Right there. Whoa! All right, we made a mark. Oh boy, there's something wrong with this drill bit. It's the drill bit. You didn't know? Alright. Busy on the fucking goddamn screw. It's good. I like to see my gauges. I don't want them tucked down over here. I like them up like this. That's right, and we'll be seeing it right through the steering wheel like that. Okay, let's move on to the oil pressure gauge, because this one is going to be tricky. Where is my oil pressure gauge? Oh, here it is. No? Where did it go? How is that even humanly possible? Where did it fucking go? Oh, here it is. So I got you mounted on my front seat. As you can see, this front seat is like a ride at Wildwater Kingdom. And we got our tube right here coming through. That's my bald spot. And we'll leave enough so we could tuck it up and around under the dashboard. And I don't know, I'm thinking like right there. Ow, my knee. Then we gotta put the nut on, the ferrule on. We put the gauge on. Do I got everything right here? Do I got everything right? I think I do. Tighten it with a wrench, like this. And we slide this in here. And it turns like that. No. But we're not gonna mount the gauge yet because I wanna check for oil leaks. So everything is like loosely mounted in and hooked up, but we want to make sure everything works first, properly. So let's do this. Let's aim you. We're going to give you the first look at whether or not we have oil pressure. Sound like fun? Get a good view of that gauge? I mean, can you ask for a better view than that? I don't think so. So let's get the keys. Everything is going right. Probably shouldn't say that. Ooh, that's ice cold. And that is ice cold. Oh, we got oil pressure, guys. We got oil pressure. Oh, we got pretty good oil pressure, too. See the oil went up the tube. I don't see any leaks over here. There you go. 50 pounds cold. Not bad, I'll take that. Let's see if we got any leaks back here. We're dry. Let's rev it up a bit. That's good oil pressure, and I forgot what I was going to say. I got news for you right now. That's good oil pressure. And the great thing about this gauge is the way I have it mounted is if the hose ever bursts, it'll spray hot engine oil all over my leg. That's right. And then I'll have the natural reaction slam my foot down on the gas pedal and we'll go flying off a cliff. Guys, we got the vitals: water, temperature, oil pressure. The next one is voltage. These gauges are going to be such a pain in my ass to put back in. We got some type of dead insect up here. I don't know what that is, but it's staying there. It came with the car. Paid good money for that dead bug. Oh, all right. Gauge is out. So obviously we got to hook this wire, which I'm not even sure is long enough to. I'm going right out through here to ignition. Yeah, this is no point. Oh my God, that. Oh, and I just lost the fucking nut. Oh, there's my fucking 3/8 wrench. Oh, thank God. I found my 3/8. Look at all the shit that gets caught in these cushions. Everything but a winning lottery ticket. All right, so this is what we got to do. We got to reinstall this. Son of a bitch bastard, and it's hot in here, and I'm wearing a flannel shirt. Okay, that's not going anywhere. And then we got our ground. I have some ground wire here. It's ground. Close enough. I don't know. Okay, now let's do this. We're gonna run this ground. This ground will probably just run somewhere under the dash. Just kind of has to be connected to a body panel, no problem. But this ignition wire, I think we're just gonna run it because it's close by. We're gonna run it through the firewall here. And we're going to run it over to our starter solenoid, so we're right connected to the battery. I don't really think it matters, but why not? How come our volt gauge doesn't work? Do I got them connected backwards? My choke open or closed? Oh, it's closed. No wonder. That I put them in backwards. Let's flip them around. I don't know what's going on. It's not reading. But if I hook this directly up to the battery, it reads. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna disconnect the lights. Shit. So this the lights we're gonna have to wire in separately somewhere else. And I don't know. I feel like stopping here today. I'm just fucking pissed.
Dad,
Where you going?
I gotta go to Frenchie's for tomorrow. I'll be back later.
For what? For work?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing for dinner?
I don't know. I might do a little bit of rice and beans and steak.
All right. All right. a nice gust of wind over here, and then this happened. It hurts. It really hurts. Let's see if I get this fucking tripod open. Okay, what this volt gauge is going to do for us is it's going to give us the ability to not only see battery voltage, but it's going to be able to tell us whether our alternator is working or not, because we'll be able to see voltage spikes when the alternator kicks in. So it'll go from like 12 and a half, 13 volts up to like 14 and a half volts, something like that. Anyhow, so we have our wire here. We're going to run it up and around and down here to this doozy right here. And you know, I got to do something. I got to redo all the electric underneath the dashboard, and I got to put in a fuse box, because we're going to set this car on fire. That's my biggest concern right now. Nothing else. Not the transmission. I said my biggest thing right now is that I'm going to wind up setting this car on fire because the wiring is so bad under the dash. So we're going to have to put a fuse box in, and everything's going to have to run to the fuse box before it runs to where it has to go. But for now, we're going to connect this volt gauge because I want to be able to see the alternator working, and trying to figure out why the alternator is getting so fucking hot. Do a patent pending crimp on this. Yeah. That's good. That's hot. I'm not going to tape that yet. Okay, let's see how our volt gauge works. So that's our volt gauge permanently on now. And that looks like it's about 12 and a half, right? 12 and a half. Let's start the car. Okay, and we're still at 12 and a half. Oh wait, 13, 14. Oh, she's cranking. Let's see what happens if we rev it. Yeah, so she's charging. So that's how we can tell she's charging. No need for an alternator light, right? Guys, that's it. We have oil pressure, voltage, and water pressure. All the vitals as far as I'm concerned. So join us next time for more anger and frustration, because whatever we're going to do to this car is going to cause anger and frustration. That's right. We'll see you next time.